Hello Foster Parrots, supporters, family and friends. Welcome to Macaw Conservation here in Costa Rica. So today we're going to give you a virtual tour of the sanctuary that has been such a great success thanks to the collaboration between Foster Parrots and Macaw Conservation. We're very happy that we've been able to achieve so much in the past 6 years. So come and meet the birds. So 6 years ago, when Foster Parrots and Macaw Conservation made a partnership, purchased this land where it used to be a bare rice field, not a single tree on the property. And so in 6 years we've been able to achieve quite a lot. Foster Parrots has been the driving force behind Macaw Conservation, so without their support none of this would have been possible. We've rehabilitated this property, we've reforested, we've got food trees for animals such as the macaws, like these beach almonds, there's Nancy, mangoes, guavas, and it's just been amazing to see the progress in the last 6 years from not a single tree to this beautiful flourishing forest. Now, welcome to one of our sanctuary aviaries. Here we have macaws from various parts of the country that have been rescued or confiscated, and we've had to rehabilitate them. They can't be released, so we give them a permanent safe home. This is a real character here, Lapita and David. Lapita had lived in someone's house as a pet for 20 years, never met another macaw before, and didn't know how to act like a macaw. So we rehabilitated her and we've put her in with a macaw called David, and they get on really, really well. Now at the moment I'm giving them beach almonds. Now beach almonds is their favourite food that they can find in the wild, and it keeps them entertained as well. Come on Lapita, come on David. Our pre-release aviary. This is where the macaws that have been rescued over the past few years come, they live, they learn how to eat wild foods, and then from there we release them softly back into the wild. So this is a group of 4 macaws, and they're the last for release this year, Mila and her friends. So let's see if they'll come down for some almonds. They're a bit shy. Mila. You're a bit shy today. But that's good, because we want them to be wild. We don't want them to be released and go back and be humanised. So this is a good sign that they're not wanting to come down. Some of them have been, or they all have been, hand raised because they were rescued as chicks. Let's go meet some of the birds outside, shall we?
We utilise soft release protocols which allows the macaws to readapt to life in the wild, foraging for natural foods and gradually becoming independent. Supplementary food is still offered on a daily basis, and that allows us to monitor their progress and their partnerships. Over the years we've been able to study the macaws' integration and acceptance into the wild populations, which is fascinating. In Central America, the largest remnant wild population resides here on the Osa Peninsula. There are estimated 2,000 to 3,000 scarlet macaws left in the wild here. One of our success stories is Mila. who was a rescue found on the forest floor as a young 20-day-old chick by a tour guide giving a night tour in Drake's Bay. Mila was brought to the Macaw Conservation Refuge, where she was given treatment and hand-raised. A year and a half later, Mila is now out enjoying life in the wild, which has been a great success with her flock mates. Recently, during her release, she went missing for 3 days. We were a bit worried, but luckily located her about 2 kilometres away. Surprisingly enough, she was being allo-fed by one of our previous release birds, Mike, which was great because we knew he was taking care of her. A day later, she turned up at the release site with Mike, who had led her to find the way back safe and sound so she could come down to the feed station and get a good feed, which she was quite hungry. She was able to drink and eat and then took off again with Mike and comes back to the feed stations on a daily basis, enjoying her company of her new flock mates.
Over the past 6, nearly 7 years, the collaboration with Foster Parrots has been a great success, and we thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts here at Macaw Conservation in Costa Rica. But we do need more help, and if you can help and are able to help us, it's so greatly appreciated, and it comes straight to the birds, and you can see the progress we've made. So thanking you all very much in this virtual fundraiser. Great to be a part of it. We're proud to be here, and we're hoping everyone's safe. Thank you.
You can donate directly to Macaw Conservation through Foster Parrots, our project partners. Just add a designation note to the donation that it's for Macaw Conservation Costa Rica. Thank you again, and stay safe.